So utilizing the right mock-up image for your t-shirt design can either make or break if you're getting sales or not in your Etsy shop. Again, this is the window people have to your overall product for you to really showcase what your product is. And most times people leave the mock-up designs to be the last thing they do when it really needs to be paired with the first thing you do when you are creating your designs. So in today's video, I'm sharing with you how to find amazing mock-up designs you can utilize for your t-shirt business with Etsy. And I'm going to share with you how using a mock-up image from Etsy may not be the best option for you in regards to how you really showcase your t-shirt designs. I'm sharing this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. If you're new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach you how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. And so if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, today's focus is going to be utilizing a great mockup generator like Placeit. Placeit is my #1 tool to use when I'm trying to find great print-on-demand mockup designs I can utilize for my print-on-demand business. Before we even jump into our t-shirt tutorial today, I just want to just share with you how Placeit is a great resource, just not for your print-on-demand t-shirts, but when I go up to the top here over to mockups, and they have so many things you can use as a mockup here. But as you see, they have an entire section dedicated for apparel and print on demand as well. And so again, this covers everything from bags, coffee mugs, drinkware, phones. Again, yes, your t-shirts and your mugs. But if you go to apparel, you have more options to choose, as well as different type of themes in regards to what products you are selling. So again, this is a great resource for you, just not for the t-shirt mockups we're going to talk about today, but for everything in regards to your mockups with your print-on-demand business. Now, what's cool about, again, Placeit is that they utilize this technology where you are able to cover the entire shirt with the design as if it was printed in itself. And as I hover over some of these images here, they give you examples of different designs being used on their mockups. And so again, this is easy because you can just upload your designs and Placeit will do the entire job for you. Again, this is very different from buying a particular, picture from Etsy and then trying to overlay it with your design, because it may not necessarily fit well or blend in properly with the t-shirts. But again, Placeit uses a technology that really think about all the wrinkles and the kinks and all the layout of the t-shirt, and it places your design on it as if it is right on the t-shirt itself. So we're going to jump into Placeit. I'm going to teach you how to actually create a t-shirt mock-up with your designs, and actually how you can go a step further and actually utilize your same design for other products as well and find those same type of mock-ups in Placeit. So the design that we're going to use on our t-shirt is this Be Merry and Bright that we grabbed from Creative Fabrica, just an easy way for you to grab a pre-made design. But what we did was we uploaded this into Canva with our t-shirt size 5,000 by 5,000 for the pixel count. But one of the things that I just want to make a note here is that when you are creating mock-ups for your t-shirt, you want to make sure that you give yourself room to create different color or variations of your t-shirt or whatever product that you are creating. And some things that I found very hard to do when you have done all that work of creating a product and creating your design is that you have created your design only for one color t-shirt. And so in our case today, this particular design we grabbed from Creative Fabrica is made for a bright color t-shirt. I always encourage people, as you have the original design that most likely is used for a white t-shirt, you definitely want to go in and change the color of the design so that it can fit perfectly with a black t-shirt or a darker style t-shirt. You don't want to be limited with just one particular t-shirt color. You definitely want to go in and change the design color so you can actually have more product color on the back end when you upload this into Etsy. So if you're trying to figure out how I change the color of this pre-made design, I'll make sure I leave a link down in my description box below, teaching you exactly how I go into my other resources to change the colors of the design so that I can actually have different products I can sell in regards to these pre-made designs I found on Creative Fabrica. Now that we have our design already made, we want to upload our design into Placeit so we can actually have this on our particular mock-up image. Now, one of the cool things that we talked about in regards to using Placeit again are these filters on the left hand side. And because we have a Christmas t-shirt design, we definitely want to utilize those themes for our mock-up design in regards to the season that we're selling in. So one of the things I want to do is definitely go down and I want to try and find the Christmas filter, which I have it here. And this will cut out everything that doesn't fit into this filter and just show me the things that's related to Christmas. And again, this is what's going to be extremely helpful because you want to make sure that you pair up your design with the proper mock-up image. That's why you just shouldn't use the same mock-up images over and over again. You definitely want to capitalize on a particular season or a particular style or a particular customer focus to really bring out that overall design you have created. Again, the goal with any mock-up is to really attract the buyer and let them see them with the design on or the t-shirt on. And so in our case today, we're going to select this particular image here. And if I want to upload my design to this mock-up image, all I have to do is click on it. It will give me the option to upload my design here. And the file type that Placeit is going to utilize is the PNG file. So when you are in Canva or in whatever space you are downloading your image, you definitely want to make sure that you are downloading it as a transparent background. And also make sure that it is the PNG file type because this is going to be perfect when we use this in Placeit. So here's our mock-up image here. And there's a couple of things in regards to what you can utilize for this particular mock-up. But two things I want us to focus on. First of all, it is the upload our design area and also the t-shirt color. This is where we're going to use most of our time today because again, we have the option to change the color right here on the spot so that it fits perfectly with the overall design. That's why I say you want to make sure you have different variations of your design. One that is great for a dark color t-shirt and one that's great for a brighter color t-shirt. So let's go in and upload our design here. Again, we have a couple options here. Go to recently upload if you've already done that. Upload from device or import from downloads. Now Placeit does allow you to actually create t-shirt designs right on the platform. So that is the option there. But in our case, we design outside of Placeit. So we want to upload from our device. So I'll click on this here. And I want to pull my design over here. And what Placeit will do is actually upload our design right on the mock-up image or our model in the mock-up image. Now, what's pretty cool here is that I have a live preview area where I'm able to see any changes I make to the mock-up right here in real time. This saves me so much time because if I want to make sure that my design is perfectly on my model, I can check with a live view to make sure everything is lined up well. So here is my image here. And if I move it up, if you notice in the live preview as it processes, it is going to move up my image as well. I can choose to make this large, but again, whatever is in the bounds is what's going to show up. But because my image is not in the bounds the right way, I want to go down and make this a little bit smaller. So again, you just want to make sure that whatever you are utilizing as your design, it stays within the bounds of what we see here. Anything outside of this, as I pull this over, will not be shown on my particular mock-up image. So I definitely want to make sure that I align this up properly the right way. Now, again, every design is going to be different. That's why we have this option here to modify in regards to size and how far or how left or right or to the bottom the image is. You definitely want to make sure you line up your design properly so that when your customer views this in Etsy, they have a real representation of what the shirt is going to look like when they purchase it from you. So I think everything looks well here. We can go ahead and hit crop. And as you can see, it's going to crop the image right into the t-shirt design that we have. Now, again, what makes Placeit so different from just downloading a picture from Etsy and trying to overlay that in Canva is that t-shirts have a lot of wrinkles in it, right? It's a real product. It is something that wrinkles and crinkles and have all type of different variations to it in regards to how the t-shirt is laid on the model. It's not just going to be a flat image. But what's so cool about Placeit is that Placeit utilizes that technology so that it wraps around the wrinkle, wraps around the variation of how the shirt is laid out on the particular person. You don't get that option when you overlay your design into Canva. And some, I just say this personally, I have downloaded multiple mock-up images on Etsy just to come in and try to use it in Canva. And there's a couple of them I can't use because my design is not overlaying the t-shirt the right way because there's a big lump or a big wrinkle or a big crease in the t-shirt. However, Placeit uses all of that to our advantage because it wraps the image around so it can look as if it is really on the t-shirt. So again, that is how we upload our design here. And if I want to change the color of my t-shirt, again, we have this immediate action here. If I want to make my t-shirt a different color, I can see all the recent ones I worked with so far. But if you can see this, it changes the color of the t-shirt in real time. This is amazing because when you're trying to find mockups to use and you have different t-shirt color designs, you don't want to go and download 100 different t-shirt colors. You want to utilize a program like this where you're able to change the color right here in the spot and utilize whatever color works best for your product. Here are the recent ones I have done. You can actually get the t-shirt color in Printify for your t-shirt design and actually upload that color number here so you can get a true representation of what color your t-shirt is. Now from here, if I want to go back to my white t-shirt design, I can go back to recent and find a particular color I have already used. And again, that looks pretty well here. If I think everything is well, I can hit download here and this will download to my overall designs that I have on Placeit. And then I will have that option to download this on whatever particular computer I am working on. Now, I'm always a fan of using things like this because I work from different places, right? I might work from my desk computer. I might work from my laptop. I might work from my phone. And so I'm able to have all of my work on the cloud with Placeit. It doesn't matter what computer I work from or what different device that I use. I have all of my hard work in the cloud so I can start working from where I am. So I want to download this to my computer where I'm working on. I can do that here. However, one of the beauties of using Placeit is that I can use different t-shirt colors. So let's just say, for instance, I don't want to go with white, but the color I want to go with maybe is this black color that I can choose right here. Well, as I have often told you, you definitely want to make sure before you even bring this into Placeit that you have two variations of your design, a black text version and a white text version. This is so huge because you don't want to do all this work with all of your designs only to realize, oh, it doesn't work on a popular t-shirt color like black. So you definitely want to make sure you are creating a white text version and a black text version. Well, we have done that. And if I want to utilize that here, all I have to do is hit remove. Now, this is not going to remove the image from what we, downloaded from and uploaded to our cloud with Placeit. Placeit already stored in that particular picture, so we can utilize this same one without messing anything up. I'm going to do the same thing here. Go into my uploads from my device. I want to go ahead and pick my white text version that I have here that we made in Canva, and it's going to give me that same option here to crop my image to make sure that it fits perfectly on my particular model. I think everything looks well here in the live preview. I can go back and see how the final product is. And again, everything looked extremely well. Again, I'm able to change colors in real time without going and purchasing something different. I can do this all in Placeit, save so much time, save so much energy, but it gives a great result because I'm using a real model for my mockup and it fits perfect with my overall Christmas design. If I want to go ahead and save this and use this for my Etsy shop, I can just click download here. Again, it will download this to my overall cloud account and Placeit. And I have the option after this to download this on whatever device I'm using so I can upload that into my Etsy listing. So I want to share with you how to use this one design on different products, but how Placeit is a great resource for you to actually find different mockup images you can use for your print on demand products. I can go in a little bit further to each individual section, for instance, like hoodies. And again, they will give me all of the mockups for the hoodies here. And from here, I can select whatever season or filter I want to use. So as you can see, I have all of my Christmas designs here for my sweatshirts, and I can do the same thing in regards to my mug design, in regards to my hoodie design, in regards to my wall art designs. Again, Placeit gives you so many different products you can use for your mock-up image. So in our case today, we want to utilize this time to upload our same design on two different products. We're going to utilize this mock-up design here for the Christmas season, and then we're going to utilize the mug that we had on our other screen for the Christmas season design as well. So here's our mock-up image here we have in Placeit. Now, again, you're going to see some different things in regards to what mock-up image that you use. What's so cool about Placeit is that you can literally change the color of whatever apparel the person has on. So with our t-shirt design, we had the option to change the t-shirt color. We have that same thing here that we can change the hoodie color. But if you notice, we can actually change the different apparel that's in this image, and it is the beanie. So again, this is extremely helpful if you really want to be different in regards to what type of products you sell on Etsy and how you actually represent that with your mock-ups. Placeit gives you so many options for you to customize what's here and really find something that fit with your overall design. Again, the whole goal with mockups is to just not communicate the value, but showcase how this product can be useful and used by your customer. And so again, if I want to add some text here, I can do that here. But in regards to my design, I want to upload this. If I have already used this on my Placeit account, it will already be here. But again, if you're doing this from scratch, you will definitely go in to upload my design. And because we are working with a bright t-shirt, I definitely want to find my black text version of my design. Now, if you notice here, I have the same option in regards to how I utilize my design, and I have that live preview as well. But again, this is what makes Placeit so different from just downloading an image from Etsy and trying to use it in Canva. I have a lot of wrinkles and creases in the sweatshirt. That is normal. That's natural. And I want my design to look normal and natural when I actually showcase this with my Etsy listing. So I want to go ahead and crop this. Everything looks well here. Again, when I hit crop, I can see what the final result looks like. If I want to move it around, I can here just to make some final changes. But again, as you see this, it is so helpful because again, everything wraps around the hoodie the right way. Again, natural creases, natural, wrinkles and things like that are present. So I want my image to reflect as natural as possible what the sweatshirt will look like. Now, again, I can change the beanie here if I feel like, that green is not really matching with my design and I want to go ahead and find a custom color. I can use this little color tool here, head over to my design, really bring out this gold. And again, check that out. It changed the beanie of my mock-up image to fit the design of my t-shirt. Again, this is extremely helpful, saves so much time, and really gives you that option to customize your entire mock-up design with one click of a button. If I want to go in here and change the color of my sweatshirt, I can as well. We can make this to be this dark red. And again, I want to have my white text version because this dark red is a little dark. So I want to make sure that I actually lay up the right version of my design here. And again, that's why I always say you want to make sure you have a white text version and a black text version of your design. So again, I have my white text version here. Again, the same thing I'm going to do is crop. But for my example today, everything looks well with the live preview. And I have an entire different product color I can utilize on the same design I use, just not for my t-shirt, but now also for my mock-up image. And again, I think the gold beanie looks well here, but if you want to go ahead and change that, I go to custom color. I find the pick tool here. If I want to bring out this type of red, I can click that. And again, everything matches up very natural with how this beanie would look, reflecting the same color that I have here for my product design. So our last mock-up image we're going to utilize today is this basic mug mock-up. Again, we're utilizing the same design, but on a different product. So I want to go into my upload area. Again, if I have already used this design, I'll click here. But again, if you're using this brand new as your first mock-up design, you definitely want to head over to upload and again, upload everything here. Again, I have my black text version for my design. And again, whatever product you are utilizing for your mock-up image, you will always have this live preview. So you know exactly what you are getting when you are cropping your image with your product. So I'm going to go ahead and click crop image. And again, I have my design here. And again, I can go ahead to download and utilize this right now on my Etsy listing. If I know I'm going to have different colors for my particular design, the same thing we have done with all of our other products, we can go ahead and change the color here. Most colors that we find with mugs can be black as well. And again, I want to make sure that I'm using the right design for my product. So I want to use the white text version because my product is dark. So I want to go ahead and upload this again, pull out my white text version of the same design. And now I have my white text version on my black mockup. And again, everything looks well here. So again, this is a great way for you to actually find great mockups to use. That's going to really be easy for you to upload, to check, and to correct the colors or maybe the size of your image to make sure it is done the right way. Again, Placeit is extremely useful because not only do they use a great technology to tie everything in as a mockup generator because it lays up everything properly on whatever product you have. And again, you don't want to shy away from those creases or those wrinkles in regards to apparel designs because those are really what's going to make your design and your overall product look natural when someone is viewing it on Etsy. So if you want to go ahead and use Placeit on your own, I'll make sure to leave everything in my description box below, along with a discount code if you want to go ahead and get started using Placeit today. So as you can see, Placeit is a great way for you to utilize great mockup images for your print-on-demand designs. And by utilizing their technology that wraps around the entire fabric of your design, you don't have to run away from certain designs you really want to use because you don't have a flat surface to put your image on. Now, Placeit actually has a feature that works extremely well with Etsy, where you can actually upload video mockups of your product and upload that to your Etsy listing. Etsy has already showed us that customers are more likely to purchase a product that has a video in it as opposed to a product listing that does not. and Placeit actually allows you to create video mockups for your print-on-demand products. Now, I didn't have time to cover that in today's video. However, if you want to learn exactly how to create video mockups for your print-on-demand products, make sure you click this video here. And if you like content like this and want to learn more about how to make passive income online, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.